Well, good evening, everybody. Hopefully your Sunday, I should say, was absolutely fantastic. We're going to get some racing underway in just a few short moments here, just under 2 minutes to be exact. Let's get them muted. God only knows what they're going to say. We don't need that. Do apologize there. We'll get rolling. We're going to have some fun here tonight with the Big Bubbas Chicken Pricks of Pavement Homestead 80 here, presented by AC2 Skinz. Winner going to walk away with $10 tonight. And the 9th place finisher, that's right, 9th, is going to walk away with a custom paint scheme from AC2 Skinz. You like that AC2 Skinz? I'll tell you what, they did the original Checkers and Wreckers logo there. Fantastic. We still use it on plenty of things. It's on the back of my phone. You gotta love it there. AC2 Skinz getting it done, and for an affordable price as well. Guys, it should be a fun one. It looks like most of these guys have finished out their qualifying. We got a few guys back here that still have to throw it down. Looks like Zachary Stone. He's waiting. He's just sitting, waiting, wishing. He's at the line right now. Here we go. Austin Anderson out there. He's a chugging along. Guys, thanks so much again for tuning in to CWTV here tonight. I hope you are just excited as I am. We're going to have some fun. No doubt about that. This is the final race before the playoffs here. So who gets in? We'll see. They're going to... We'll check in on none other than Anthony Caudle here in AC2 Skinz. And let's take a look here at what he's got. Look at this. Look at that. Looking beautiful there, that 99 machine. That's an AC2 Skinz wrap right there. Does a great job. It's clean, crisp. Looking great there. Gotta, like I said, love what AC does there at AC2 Skinz. In the 9th place, walking away with a wrap tonight. Let's see. We'll check in on the stream. Anybody chat with me here, guys? Talk to me here today. Tell me your name. You blow me off like it's all the same. KT's multitasking. AC, what's going on? Rennie says good luck. She's tired. She says you be safe. Well, Rennie, you be safe too. Watching TV. Heck yeah, the bus had no practice. We'll see how it works out here. Yeah, Anthony Monroe keeps forgetting here. www.iracingmonstersofdirt.com. We'll see here. Hop on over there to join in on the fun. We'll see. AC, we'll have to see. Tell you what. Let's find the front of this shindig here. Who's on the top of the boards here? The Bubbas. Next to him is Rigsby here. Brad Haldane, Rennie says good luck. She's a little tired tonight, so she can't tune in, but she says you be safe out there when you get in there.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Austin, she says just try not to be Austin.
Well, you know, gotta stay true to myself, I reckon.
We love Austin Anderson in that 23A. Choo choo, right, Austin?
That's right, baby. Choo choo.
See you guys. Good luck. That was the Imperial Motorsports boys tonight. They're missing one. Green flag in the air. Justin Rigsby going to try to get to a good little jump here over Travis Butt. See who gets it at the corners here into turn one. Anderson down low, going to follow that 24 around here. And then the 21 machine of Ross Tatum. He's right back there as well. All four of those guys in that diamond going through the corners. And tires will be a big factor here today. You don't want to burn them up, float up the track. You get tight here, end up finding yourself in a little trouble. We'll see if they're able to stay out of that nonsense and keep it clean here. They're moving solid. It looks like AC's got a little competition up to the top side. Let's go back there with AC. See what he's got rocking and rolling. He pulls out in front of that pack back here. It looks like the 19 there of Travis Streetman closing up behind him. See a glimpse of him coming down that back stretch, or sorry, the straightaway there. Oh, I saw that. I'm right there. I'm done with it, Amy. When that came back on, I had to finish it all in like a day. The 34 dipping down under the 99 machine of Anthony Calder right now. Up in the front, Austin Anderson puts it out in front of Travis Butt here at the moment. See what he's got cooking here. Is Travis going to pull behind Austin, but nothing to take there as he falls back a little bit. Catching that backside now. We'll see if he's able to close it up, make something work. H2K's loving that bright green 99. You know what? He's not a flying deuce, though. It's not the flying deuce. We'll have to make you a flying deuce on here. The 23A crossing that line. He's next to that 24 of Travis Butt. They're side by side. Going through the corners. Looks like the 05 now and Dylan Blankenship going to close the gap between them. 21 of Ross Tatum back there as well. Justin Rigsby just needs to finish in the top 10 today, and he will go on to the playoffs here in the Big Bubbas Chicken Series here this year with the Pricks of Pavement. What a year it has been. We've had high sides, we've had low times, we've had a lot of exciting racing on the track. These guys are side by side right here. The 24 and the 05, Dylan Blankenship really bringing it in here to the top side. A little connection issue there. Travis Butt kind of hoping and wishing he doesn't end up inside the vehicle there. Oh yeah, the bus is locked in already. He's just got he just wants to have a good, strong finish here. His momentum can really mean a lot here, even in iRacing. Yeah, if you have a strong finish here as the 24 machine, you really go in to the playoffs on a strong note. You wreck out here, you have a bad day, and that could really play into the playoffs. It's a whole new game, so you never know what you'll see in the playoff scenario here in the Cup cars. You make it in, and that's a lot of the battle there is the 22 machine, that Georgia General, the Big Bubbas Chicken, looking to the inside here, Tyler Gorel. Tyler, another guy that if he's able to win it sometime or somehow today, he will block himself in. He's had enough attendance here to make it work here for him. Looking to the inside, Travis Butt trying to close up on that 05. He's going to close up and jump back in line before the 21 is able to make it around. But now looking back to the low side here at the line They are side by side right there. They're racing hard here through it. Strongly tonight. 24 machine, Travis Butt in the front, edging out the 21 of Ross Tatum for the time. But here goes Ross around that top side, using a lot of momentum. That could really be the difference here today, as we saw Thursday in the developmental league that the top side really was able to come in and work out pretty well here. So see if that is in fact the case here today again, as the 21 of Ross Tatum pushing onward, but out in front to almost 1 second currently. Austin Anderson getting it done. Rigsby making a run here on Travis Butt. That's for third spot there. Rigsby into third now, cleanly over the 24 machine. Another good run here. We saw Rigsby fall off just a little bit at the beginning, but just saving those tires. That's what it looks like here, as the 23 and 34 side by side through the corners. 23 looking to have just a little bit of extra oomph there on the exit, a little bit of momentum carrying them out there. And we're already going to see start of that. I'm sure some of these guys like, man, I wish I would have saved some of my tires. These are hot. They're smoking. Like the mask would say, they're smoking. The 23A of Austin Anderson still out in front, doing a great job holding out there. Rennie was diagnosed a year ago here, and that's what that 24 machine, Travis Butt, that's a Rennie Strong. Big shout out to him. And then the 39 as well of Brad Haldane. There he is. Let's get a view of that front here real quick. There's that Rennie Strong hashtag here. There's the Austin Anderson. Thomas, that's not Thomas, that's James, I think you said. That's the James train there. Back in second, Ross Tatum and Justin Rigsby look to exchange blows here. Let's see if Rigsby can get to the backside here. Brad Haldane. Christopher Wade pulling up to the 34 of Corey Molinex here. See if the 53 can work his way around the 34. There you see the 22 of Randy Cornwell ripping up those tires. He said he loves this track. He loves saving those tires. He doesn't think it gets hard at all. He's all for it today. He's ready. See how that 22 fares out here. Is another side-by-side action. Those 34 and the 23 cars staying side-by-side here through a lot of it today. They keep pushing, and Christopher Wade's trying to follow the 34, see if he can't make it out and around. 22, Randy Cornwell closing it up between Christopher Wade and himself. These guys still side by side. Ross Tatum in front, closing that gap between him and the leader. We're going to keep it here for a moment. Looks like they line it up. We'll go back into that front spot here and see if, in fact, Ross Tatum can close the gap here in this Coca-Cola 21. As he's got Austin in his sights. Let's look inside the vehicle here and see what the driver is seeing. That's not it. Here we go. That's what he's seeing. You can just see Rigsby. If you look to the top right there, well, you can't because of the logo. I do apologize. You can see in the mirror Justin Rigsby just barely closing in. That's where you got to be careful. You don't want to be mirror driving and then all of a sudden miss an apex here, miss a turn, an entrance, an exit. Let Austin get away, because right now you are closing in on the 23A. He does a good job of keeping himself out in that clean air. It looks like they are going to go side by side now. And these two have had their fair share of encounters on the track. We'll see what happens here as the 23A making a run down low, going to swing it back up to the top, get a little run into the turns here. Like I said, all eyes here on these two red vehicles. I think they paint themselves red because each other's got the bulls, the horns for them, I guess. Let's see if in fact these two can run each other cleanly here today. Make something happen. Justin Rigsby back in that 36 machine, closing up the gap. See if he's got anything for these two. As looks like we're going to have a three-way battle now for the lead. Some solid action on the track here tonight with Big Bubba's Chicken. AC2 Skinz, 80 lapper from Homestead. KT's perfect. Thank you, sir. We're almost 10 laps away. And we'll say about 13 laps away from the pit window starting to open. I just gotten to the point now where I just watch that 22 machine, and that's as long as you can go. They're side by side at the line. Austin Anderson. I was talking about Randy Cornwell there. And Ross Tatum. Looks like Ross Tatum going to get it in front of the 23A here. Putting the 21 in front for the first time here today. Austin going to go to the inside. He does not want him to remain out there in the front. They're putting on a show here so far. 21 just edging out Austin at the time. And you look to the top side, you see Justin Rigsby in the 36 machine. He is closing in, trying to make it a three-way battle here for the lead. 23A dipping down to the low side yet again on the 21 machine. Save them tires. Save them tires, AC saying. And Travis dipped back a little bit. These guys will battle now. Wonder if they will save any of their tires here. It's going to be tough for them to do so. Austin back out to the front here. Putting the bumper back out in front of the 21 machine. 21 looking up top. Coming out of the corners, Austin. He gives them a little room to get it up there if he so well pleases. They're back to side by side here at the front of the line. I'll tell you what, let's go into the vehicle of Justin Rigsby and watch this all unfold in front of him. Rigsby gets right there to the backside of the 21 of Ross Tatum. See if he can get a run on these two. What an exit out of the turn Justin Rigsby gets. What's going on, Vincent? How are you doing today? Whoa. Ross doing a little blinky. We see Austin Anderson hit the pits. So Austin into the pits, lap 26 of 80. So he'll take one of his two sets of tires here in this one. be interesting to see how they play the tire situation out. Maybe long run that second stint, if you will. Rigsby, now that those guys are done battling, let's pop it back out of the vehicle here. And there's that 99 machine that H2K was talking about. He likes that lime green. H2K is my buddy out at karting there, Kaysen. We got a win this weekend. Big shout out to Kaysen out there. Ross Tatum in front. He's still going to rip it around. And Justin Rigsby now going to head into the pits. Travis Butt elects to stay out. He's in second place now. Cornwell stays out as well. Like I said, that 22 machine KT taught me a few races ago. That's how you know as far as someone is going to be able to stretch it for the most part, is how far is he able to take it. You might be able to get a lap, maybe two more. Woo! The 23 right to the backside of Randy. You see that closing rate between new tires and old tires there with the 23 and the 22. 23 machine way out now. Yeah, that's the 36 of Rigsby into the pits. 21 of Tatum into the pits. It's going to put Travis Butt back out to the lead. We got Randy Cornwell sitting in second now in this 22 machine. 53 of Chris Wade, closing the gap between himself and the 22. Travis Butt going to elect to stay out here another lap, as well as Randy Cornwell and Christopher Wade. Zachary Stone in the 83 right there with them. The bus has 2 seats left. Come on, hop in. Let's enjoy the fun. Travis still out there, pushing into lap 32 of this run. So far, so good on green flag racing here as well. 32 laps when they hit the line under green. Lap 32 of 80. So all under green flag racing. Gotta love that. There's the 24 machine into the pits now. Randy Cornwell and the 22 still out. KT's hoping to get somebody tonight. He's watching. And Randy Cornwell now in. That's going to cycle Austin Anderson back out to the front here. He's going to have an advantage of about 2.5 seconds over Travis White in the 23 machine. When they get everybody out and around here, Randy Cornwell in the pits. Austin in front. We'll see where Randy cycles himself here as well. It's going to be an interesting race here today as far as that pit strategy goes. If we're able, like KT was saying, to go that 32-ish laps out of 80. Can't get it done on just the one, obviously. So we start to see when the strategy plays a factor. I would assume you run it pretty much dry here. There you see Austin getting around the 17 machine. Howdy there. Looking sharp out there in that 17. Brad Haldane rounds out the top 10 here. Double A putting AC down the lap. So 15 cars currently on the lead lap right now. Lap 36 of 80, almost to that halfway point here tonight. Anderson doing a great job here today, staying out to that front. There's the 23 of Travis White. He's doing a solid job himself here. You can see Justin Rigsby in that 36. He's about a half second behind him. Looks like Donnie Gibson closing the gap between himself and Travis Butt. He's got a car in between them. He goes to the low side of that 67 machine. He's floating up. They make contact. What a save by the 67 there, Preston Streetman. Woo! It was almost a whoopsie. The 11 now, Christopher Spencer. Gonna let the 24 on by and see if he can follow him up there. Travis, a little fresher tires here. Again, you gotta hold on to him though. Tatum battling out with Rigsby side by side. Tatum gonna get that one for now. Looks like the 34 and the 23, they're back to it. What's going on, Erica? Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that. They're making some moves right now. Erica, we got Travis's mic fixed. He doesn't sound horrible now. We'll be able to talk and understand him. It'll be incredible. Looking through the field, these guys kind of spread out at the moment. Rigsby trying to close the gap between himself and that 21 of Ross Tatum in front. Ross still has about 3 seconds between himself and the 23A of Austin Anderson. Here during a yellow flag, I'll let you hear it. If we get one tonight, so far, we're past the halfway point. We've been green flag all day long here. Can't complain there. He just had the wrong mic set up. He was using his webcam. What's going on, Dan DeLion? Chummy Motorsports picking AC up. Shout out to Chummy Motorsports for being the man. He's a platinum supporter here, is what we call him over here on CWTV and BWSports1.com. Appreciate Chummy for everything. Christopher Wade battling with Donnie Gibson right in front of these guys here. Looks like that 53 looking to the low side. Gonna get around Donnie, leave him back behind there. Ross Tatum really charging up now to Austin. Austin saving what he can here because he was the first one to head in earlier and make the pit stop. KT, why'd you go talk? KT said something, so it's going to get rough now. No, it's been fantastic racing here as of late. '21 still hunting down the 23A here of Austin Anderson. He's going to have to stop blinking. Going to have to get that out of his eye. That's definitely going to slow you down. Look from the backside. You can see the gap, though, between first and second place. It's a hefty one. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Crossing the line, taking another lap there. Austin Anderson still in the lead here. Right now, Austin putting on a show. KT does more than a blink. He's like a David. He's like Harry Houdini. These guys all just about 2 seconds within each other right now. Pretty spread out at the moment. Austin would despise a caution right now. But Ross Tatum, a second and a half. You can tell, I think, that Austin just saving those tires out in the front right now, riding while he can until Ross is up in that battle. And then he'll wear Ross's out fairly quick because Ross obviously had to dig into some. Houdini, KT. KT Machan out there doing a great job in the admin booth. Got to give it up to him and all the other admins of the series. Doing what they do. Let's see now, the gap still holding at that second and a half. So for the first time, the 21 machine not really reaching in and taking too much off the lead here on the 23A. Go back to fifth to find the Bubbas there in the 24. Brad's going for a title in the Thursday developmental series, so Brad won't be going for a title here just yet on the Sunday series. We got a battle here. This is between the 25 and the 101. Howdy's coming up. They get side by side there. Howdy making it around. AC going to get around there as well. See, is this a three-way battle? It is. Three-way battle for 10th. Brett Evans, Tyler Gorlin, Brad Haldane all battling it out back here. Ross starting to chip away again at that lead. Brad looking to the low side here on Tyler Gorl. Tim's going to give Brad a run for his money there on Thursdays. Looks like Christopher Wade in that 7 machine, closing the gap between him And the 11 of Chris Spencer now. They're side by side through the straight. Still sticking side by side in the corners as well. And you got to give it up to the guys here at the Prix of Pavement. Tonight just goes to show you, we're at 54 of 80, all under green here. I don't know who the points leader is in that. You? Is it you? I just figured Tim was going to give him a run for his money because he was talking about paying him off. Here we got a battle. The 99 trying to come back from a lap. KT's in the lead of that developmental series. Doing it all without blinking as well. Now as they close the gap here and as they edge closer to the leader of Austin Anderson. Austin turn on the jets. He's starting to use these tires now. Separates himself from second place. And Ross gonna short pit here. We'll see if this works out for Ross Tatum, as he's got to try something to put himself out there. We'll see how that plays out. We'll see how Austin, he's going to come in now. He doesn't want him to get too much of an advantage. These guys got it out for each other. Neither one wants to finish behind the other. Austin heading down the pit lane. That's going to put Travis Butt back to the lead here. And now we're going to see a lot of these guys, I'm sure, finish out these stints as we're hitting that lap 30, I guess. So we've gone a decent amount here again. Travis holding steady here. We'll see if he tries to maybe make a longer run here in this second stint. No is the answer there. Rigsby's going to take over the lead now in the 36 machine if he elects to stay out. He's got a 25-second gap when Travis hit the pits between him and the Butt Bus. Let me look back here. It looks like Rigsby pit just a couple last laps before Tatum. So as this green flag stint comes to a close, Justin Rigsby is going to find himself in the lead here. We'll see if he kind of plays that Austin Anderson what playbook, I guess. I don't know what I'm thinking of there, but saving those tires, strategy. See if he plays that same strategy. Sometimes words are tough. And saves those tires, because right now he's got a 4.2 second lead over the 21 of Ross Tatum. We got 20 laps to go as he hits the line here. And Rigsby looking solid. A win definitely puts him in to the playoffs. A top 10, I think, does it as well, but he wants to go into the playoffs here with a full head of steam. And this is not what he wanted to see. We got a caution here. As Travis Streetman goes side by side with the 21 machine. And around he goes here. See here from the backside. Oh, the 21 just gets him. Just gets him there. A whoopsie. Unfortunate there. To no fault of his own, really. That's physics. 36 machine of Justin Rigsby in the lead at the moment, guys. The ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. One of the best additions I think you could add to the rig. The ButtKicker Gamer 2. Check them out, guys. I was telling you, Kaysen. I was telling you. I'm going to try tomorrow. See what we can get for you, buddy. Let's see if we are a couple away. Hopefully we get that one to go this time by. Right now we got Austin Anderson, Corey Mullinax, Travis Butt, Christopher Spencer, and Christopher Wade rounding out the top 5. All eyes on that pace car. Still got a couple to go before firing off underway with the green. Tell you what, guys, when you got a moment, hop on over. He's in the comments section. H2K Racing. He's in Kid Carts. Check him out. He does a little jig when he wins. It's awesome. I posted it on the page there. Check him out. He's my little buddy at the track. Follow him on YouTube, on Facebook. All those places you follow us. The same channels. Just check out H2K Racing. Show the little kid we care. We're going to get the one to go this time by as they look to be stacking them up. And we'll have 14 laps of action when we go green. Let's see here. Looks like Justin Rigsby, Travis White, Ross Tatum, Zachary Stone, Tyler Gorel, Donnie Gibson. All those guys on the lead lap got some fresh tires this time by. We'll see if that plays a factor here. As right now in the top 5, Austin Anderson, Corey Mullinex, Travis Butt, Chris Spencer, and Christopher Wade rounding them out there. It's going to be an exciting 15 laps when we get the green flag. Thank you guys so much, as always, for tuning in to CWTV. We appreciate it. There it is. Anderson getting a good jump over the 34 machine of Corey Mullinex there. 24 of Travis Butt right behind him. Pulls up in front of that 34 machine. He's looking low now on that 23A. They're side by side through the corners. Travis Butt, Austin Anderson coming around the side into the straightaway here across the line. Travis Butt's got it. Anderson trying to use that momentum on the top side to sling it through and make it all work. He's got the 11. It's Chris Spencer up to the top side trying to make it happen there, close that gap and see what they can get going here. Looks like that whole line of fresh tires is climbing up here as well, as Justin Rigsby sitting in 5th. Let's go inside the cockpit here. Justin just picking them off one by one. They're going to look to go 3 wide here through the corners. The 36, the 34, and 11. They do it cleanly there. Ross Tatum in the 21 right behind him now as well. The 11 of Spencer out in front of this 3-way battle. He's going to put the bumper in front of the 34 there of Corey. Side by side now with Rigsby. And I would imagine that 11 of Chris Spencer going to end up falling back here as we're seeing these new tires just rip through the field here. Come across the line. We got 11 laps to go. Up in the front, Austin Anderson still side by side with Travis Butt. Who's going to come out on top of this one? These guys with fresh tires just keep inching closer and closer. What an exit there out of 2. Justin Rigsby finds himself right on the bumper, as well as the 21 of Ross Tatum. And Ross Tatum right to that backside of Austin Anderson again. This could get interesting. Ross Tatum looking to close the door for Anderson on that top side, as he looked like he wanted to hop in line there. Tatum gonna get very close to Anderson there. Not sure why he wants to play the game. However, he's gonna play it. And Anderson just gonna come that much harder now. 23A there gonna push out to stay in front of Ross in the 21. Ross doing a little blink. Anderson, I think, got into him just a hair here. These two gonna start getting chippy. I feel it. KT, you better watch it. Travis now finds himself into 3rd place as Tatum and Anderson battle it out. Meanwhile, up in front, Justin Rigsby going side by side with the 24 machine of Travis Butt. This is for the lead. As they hit the line here, it'll be lap 73 of 80. Travis Butt gets that one just by a hair there. The 23 right back, as well as Ross Tatum and the 21. See who's able to get this done here. 23 on a tear here, coming down on the low side. He's got that same set, same strategy there as Rigsby and Tatum. So Travis just a little older tires, falling back here. Tatum to the low side now of Travis here. He's going to see if he can get into second place and push it towards the front with Rigsby. The 21 going to clear the 23 for the time being. See if he can keep it out in second place here. Rigsby, he's got a half-second lead just about over these guys battling for second. You got to give credit where credit is due, and these guys deserve some credit here today. Some solid race action here out at Homestead. And the race before the playoffs, Justin Rigsby came in, and knowing he needed to get a top 10, he has put himself into the front of this. And let's see if he can get it done here tonight, as we got 5 laps of action to remain. Rigsby out in front, still about 0.4 seconds. So holding steady out there. John Etheridge cheering on Rigsby there, nicknamed Pork Chop. I think of Pork Chop, I think of Doug Funny. Showing my age there. 3 laps to go at the line, and Justin Rigsby in the 36 machine doing a fantastic job here. Holding steady out in the front. He's got to do it for 2.5 more laps now. Tatum really not able to close any gap too much between himself and that 36 machine. So right now, Tatum might have to be okay settling with a second place finish. Is Rigsby gonna put a little more gap between the two? And with 2 laps of action remaining, that 36 has gotta be feeling good. White flag in the air, ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Justin Rigsby takes that white flag. He's got to do it for one more time. Can he get it done? All he's got to do is really just prevent himself from spinning, and he has got it locked in. Still gapping Ross Tatum in second place. Justin Rigsby gonna take away the win tonight, and he is gonna go advance into the playoffs. Congrats to the 36 here of Justin Rigsby. Ross Tatum and Travis White round out the top 3 podium here. We'll talk to him in just a second. See what these guys got to say about this race tonight. If you want to sound crisp, clean, and clear like here in the paddock, we'll hop on over to Auralex Acoustics and see what they got for you. Looking for these guys in the top 3 here. I see Ross Tatum. I don't see Travis White. So we'll move to the 21 machine of Ross Tatum here. See what he's got to say about the run tonight. Ross, this is Tommy Boy in the booth. You got a copy.
Hey, what's up, man?
Another good run by the 21 machine. You had a little incident there. It looks like you put that front bumper in the back of Streetman there as you were trying to get around him. But outside of that, really clean run. You put yourself in second. You find yourself in the playoffs here tonight.
Yeah, I had a good run. I definitely didn't mean to get into Streetman right there. I don't know. I misjudged it coming off the corner. I really didn't need a caution right there. But, yeah, I mean, just made a mistake there.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. We've seen it all season happen to the biggest names in the league here. But, hey, like I said, it happens. That's racing. But you put yourself in here. You put yourselves into the playoffs. How's the momentum gonna work and build in the playoffs with this strong finish here of second place?
I don't really know. I think Talladega's in the playoffs, so that'll be tricky. But, you know, I feel pretty confident at Richmond and Phoenix. It's just the other mile and a half in Talladega. But, I mean, strong field of drivers, so it's going to be really hard to win races and get top fives for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you've been pretty consistent throughout the year, so you hold that consistency, and you'll find yourself pretty far along in the playoffs. I have a good idea.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it's going to take a lot of luck and hopefully some good runs.
Absolutely there. Well, Ross, what a run you had today in the 21 machine. Who do you want to thank for getting it done?
I just want to say congrats to Justin for the win. It was fun racing with Austin tonight. So it was a good race. I mean, I had a good time. It was a shorter race, so that was fun. So just thank the league for putting on the race and just had a good time tonight.
Absolutely. Congrats again on a fantastic second place finish.
Thanks.
We'll talk to the man now. Oh, Pork Chop. Pork Chop, you got a copy. Are you there?
I am.
What's going on? You needed a top 10 finish to really lock yourself into the playoffs tonight. Well, hey, you say, no, I'm not good enough with that. I'd rather just go ahead and get the win.
Only way to be safe is get the win. So that's what I did.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. And these guys better get worried. With Justin Rigsby in the playoffs, I'd be a little scared myself.
Man, we've had a pretty good run since we've been back. I think this is our fourth or fifth race back in the league, and it's man, I feel like I've had this one coming. You know, we've ran great every week, and just something happens. You know, I screwed myself, or you know, a mistake just ain't worked out. And tonight it come together. And, man, I'm excited. Now we get to go try to get a championship.
Absolutely, like you said, it's really come together late in the year here, the season, and I asked the same thing to Ross, and I'll ask you, coming off a strong win here today, how does that really build the momentum moving forward here into the playoffs?
After a rough run last week, just a mistake on my part, ran out of fuel getting to pit road, and then spun getting on pit road, so had a tow, and just took us out of contention. I thought I was out of it, and you know, checked the points earlier this week. I know they said there were some issues with it and had to get it updated, and I seen I was, 16 points out or so. And it kind of regained a little confidence there. Like, man, I've got a shot to get in here, because you don't want to be that guy coming in. I know I've been running well, and if I didn't make the playoffs, I didn't want to get up here running with these guys and make a mistake and, you know, cost one of them a championship. So knowing that we was able to get a win, you know, and earn our way in, now we can go up there and race the heart out and try to get a few more of these before the end of the year.
Absolutely. So much fun watching you in that 36 machine. You played that strategy just right today. Congrats to you on the win, sir. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
Hey, we got moon pie on the car still, and I think since we got a win this week, instead of just a, top 3, I think you're actually going to have to go out and get you a moon pie now.
Bro, I did the other. Like, you think I'm joking? I really did. It's like I talked to you that one day. The next day I was at the gas station. I got myself one. I hadn't had one of those in about 10 years, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, they let us have some fun colors on here. It's a little different than what I normally run, so glad to have a colorful car, and it's bright, and I don't think you can miss it. And moon pie makes it look good. Attitude Esports, some guys I work with, help me get out here and run every week, and Attitude Graphics, who actually put this paint scheme together. I want to thank Dylan. He dropped out of the race early and stuck around, kind of crew chiefing me. Just didn't have to say a whole lot, but he kind of made sure I kept it together there at the end and didn't screw up. So without them guys, wouldn't be able to do it.
Absolutely. Congrats to you, sir, and we'll look forward to seeing you push forward in the playoffs here.
I appreciate it. Can't wait till next week.
Absolutely. We talked to old Travis White now. As Travis White snuck on in here, I didn't realize you were sticky, sir.
Right on. Yes, sir.
A great run for the 23 machine here today, as you were pretty consistent up in that top 5 all day long.
Yeah, I didn't think I had the speed on the long run. After the tires fell off, I just slid back. Luckily, my pit strategy kind of kept me in the top 5. Running pretty decent. I was happy with the night's result. Get a podium finish is pretty good. My first one at Monsters of Dirt. Happy about that.
Absolutely, and it seemed like when you come out of the pits, you would kind of fall back just a hair, but that was really just to hold on to that tire wear through the long run, as you were able to pull up through a long stint. Am I correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's it. Just seemed like that was just so detrimental to hold your tire steady here today, and at the end of the day, you get it done. You hold that last set back, and that yellow flag flies and really benefits those guys that save the extra set like you did.
I was surprised that as many people stayed out on that last caution when I seen I was like in 10th, with like 15 to go. I was surprised so many stayed out. I was like, dang, but it worked out pretty good.
Absolutely there. What a run. I can't say that enough by that 23. Very consistent today, and that's what you got to look forward to. And hopefully Travis White becomes a staple here at the Pricks of Pavement.
Oh yeah, I like it. And I gotta give a shout out to Doug Neal over at Simbox. He got me hooked up with a button box over here. I ain't got him paint scheme on the car yet, but he puts out a pretty good product, and I got to give him a shout out. I'm gonna try to get him in here racing with us a little bit, maybe.
There you go. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to here tonight for getting it all done?
That's about it, man. I'm gonna try to creep on up the standings and maybe try to sneak a win in here through the playoffs or whatever.
Well, there you go. You heard it here by the 23. He's going to give it hell the rest of the season here. Congrats to you on a podium finish, man.
Thank you, man. That's what I'm good at.
You got it. Thanks, Ever. That's what we got for you today. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to CWTV. You guys are the best out there. We will talk to you guys a little bit later. We're off tomorrow. We got some action coming to you Tuesday. We'll see you guys then.